This is a very, very proud day as we break ground on the new Grindavik Stadium. Now, it may not look like much right now, but we'll get the bulldozers in, they'll flatten things right out. We'll get a nice resort down there on the beach. Well, it's a coast anyway. It'll be the envy of every team in Europe. Mate, why would I need a hard hat? There's nothing above ankle height for miles.
Synker samman till segerstroppen, Maltan, Grindavik. Och jag vet, vid vattnen ger idag.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome back to Grindavik on The Impossible Dream. It is Season 5, Episode 10, the final episode of Season 5. And today we play Borussia Monchengladbach in our final Europa League game, or is it? We'll come back to that in just a second. But the big news is that a new stadium is officially in the works. So if we go and have a quick look to get a little bit more details, you can see here that it is in progress. And here we go here. We can see we are due to move into the 7,703 capacity Grindavik Stadium on the 24th of November 2029. We're currently January 2028, so essentially 2 years away. And that's going to be very exciting to have a bigger stadium. We should be able to host more of our games here now as well. Not have to maybe move to the national stadium quite so often. But yeah, so that's all very exciting. Now, unfortunately, stadiums do come at a cost. So if we go and have a look at our debt here, we do have debt now. We've taken out a £5.5 million loan with 2 million of 2 million interest. So anyway, we're paying, long story short, £63,000 per month until 2037. So it should be fine, obviously. It's good that we're getting a bigger stadium, but 63 grand a month puts a lot of pressure on us continuing to qualify and do well in Europe, because if we weren't to do that, then we would suddenly find ourselves with a real noose around our necks. Excuse the expression, but it would not be good. But anyway, we have been doing okay in Europe, so hopefully we can. The thing is, with 5.5 million, we can almost just pay it off up front. I'd almost rather just do that, to be honest. And I don't know why the board didn't. Is there a way? I wonder if there is a way to do it. Anyway, we'll have a look. I'll have a look sort of in before the transfer special starts to see if there is a way just to pay it off. Save ourselves £2 million in interest. But anyway, there is one game to catch you up on. It was, of course, Benfica in the Europa League. It was our away game. It was without a doubt our toughest game away to Benfica. There are some giants of European football that would be worried about going there. So let's go see what happened. We took the lead when Janu's cross was knocked down by Gattini for Allmarkson. Benfica pulled level, but Cappiello played in Gattini to have us ahead again before half-time. Before Benfica pulled level early in the second half. So what a result this is. It's up there with Shakhtar Donetsk, I think. We were worthy of a point. You know, we took our chance as well. You can see that they did dominate possession. They did have a higher XG and all that kind of stuff, which we'd expect that. We're playing away to Benfica. And unlike the Rennes game where we really were sort of clinging on for a 0-0, we looked like we had a goal threat here. And yeah, the Allmarkson goal, absolutely love that. That was brilliant. And we did it without Sayas as well. So, I mean, you can see some of the match ratings, particularly defensively, weren't great. But who cares? We got a point, which is huge. More money, of course, as well. So if we go and have a look at the standings now, you can see Gladbach at home, but Gladbach nonetheless, they are up there in ninth for for the table. Now, if we go down, we've got to be honest, Benfica have not had a good campaign. They are well below us in the standings here. But here's the thing, top 24 are the ones that progress out of the group. Now, we have a positive goal difference, 8 points. So there's a lot of teams behind us on 7 points. You would imagine at least one of those teams that are sort of outside the top 24 right now, because your teams at 6 points could still do it as well, are going to win. So we're going to need to take at least something from Gladbach to have a chance of progressing. But if you had told me we'd get to the final group game with a chance of progressing and that we would lose against Benik, Ostrava and Dundalk, I would have laughed at you. But here we are. Look at the 3 games we've lost. That's such... Yeah, anyway, here we are. Let's see what we can do. We've got a chance, and really, that's more than any of us thought we were going to be saying. So this is what we're expecting here, a 4-2-3-1 formation out of them with a deep lying forward. Now, we're expecting them to be a vertical tiki-taka side. Sayas is still injured, so he can't really play this one, can he? All right, so we'll have to switch things up, which is fine. We'll do like we did in the last one. Ormarkson, not really, Turpinson, not really a deep line playmaker, so we'll do it that way. If you're wondering, we have got Genu is suspended for this one, so we'll send Collar out just because I trust him a little bit more defensively, I think, than Denis Sanchez. So yeah, we'll do that. Or do we? No, we'll go with Collar. We can always bring on a more attacking sub if we need to. So it is Andreasen in goal. It is Collar, Andreasen, Antonsen, and Matheson as the back four. Turpinson, Ormarkson, and Capiello in midfield. Viva, Cisse, and Gadini will be the front three. You'll notice that Viva's unhappy again. There was a bid coming in, you see there, from IFK Gothenburg, which we've rejected. We'll see what happens. This might be his final game for us. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. A few names there we recognise. Marcus Thuram, Sinstiera is a good player, isn't he? So this is Ozan Kobak. Was he at Liverpool? I feel like he was at a team. Anyway, the name sounds familiar. What do we say to this? We've got so far what we're capable of. I can just about get on board with that. We can see Viva is complacent. He's been, that's what he's been like. He was like that against Benfica as well. So, troubling. So, here we go. In all likelihood, our final game in Europe for the season. But, you know, you do never know. We are at home. We gave Roma a really good game at home. They scored 2 really good goals, if you remember. And that sort of was enough to see us off. But, yeah, I think Gladbach are maybe not quite as good as Roma as we get to check the roof at the National Stadium. So yeah, as I say, we'll just see how we go. Now, we have made some signings. I'm going to save those for next episode's transfer special. I'm very excited about the signings that we've made, I've got to say. So yeah, there might be some difficult decisions on departures coming up as well, which is never easy, but needs must, I suppose. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting transfer special next up. We're going to have to start and cull some of the squad players that just aren't quite. I meant to change the color of the ball. God damn it. All right, I'm going to pause it here in a second and see if I can change the color of that ball. There's a ball in. Oh, and Gadini had no trouble seeing it, and it is just over the top. All right, no, I have seen an option to change the ball color, but it must be in the in-game editor, and that is just wide. So, as we've discussed before, if we change it, then we get the little editor thing up there, and we don't really want that. So apologies. I know, particularly because what I do when I edit is I edit on sort of a window on the screen that's roughly the size of a mobile phone, a little bit bigger, but just so I can kind of see, because I know a lot of people watch on their mobiles. So yeah, and I was having a little bit of trouble seeing the ball as well. So I apologize for that, but it doesn't look like I'm able to change it. Now, as things stand, we're currently 24th in the table, which will get us out of this league phase. And we've not been terrible there. Our passing has been good. It's time for everyone to dig in. Let's try that. I mean, each team had a chance, didn't they? So it's not like we've been outplayed, but it's equally not like we've been unlucky not to be in front. Perhaps Ormarkson is playing well. We've got a corner here. Capiello knocks it in. It is claimed by the goalkeeper. And let's see what happens here. And it's just lumped forward. Antonson's back to Andreasen, and let's see if we can build from the back and go here. Capiello wide there for Matheson. Ormarkson gets caught in possession. Can we win this back? Thuram against Antonsen. Matheson's getting back. There's a lot of who are they players in the middle? It's just over the top. Gladbach players in the middle. We've got a free kick, to defend here. It is over the top. It was a long way out, to be fair. What do we do here? Do we do anything differently? I mean, we are being at least their equals, you would say, but they look like they are just maybe putting their foot down a little bit in the second half here. Collar can't stop a shot coming in, but it's across the face of goal, and Andreasen in goal really didn't look that bothered by it. Here we go. Antonsen forward there for Matheson. Matheson again to Viva on a booking. Let's see what he can do. Can he run at the defence? He's done very, very well. Viva's done brilliantly. Can he pull it back across goal? It's a shot himself. Oh, he needed to go across, didn't he? And even if the goalkeeper gets a hand to it, palms it out, we had players forward. That's a disappointing outcome of that one for us. We have got a few injuries as well. You'll notice Rocky's not to be seen, and a couple of others. We've got a free kick here. It is, oh, it's a great save by the goalkeeper. Oh, and it's bouncing around, and it's in the back of the net. And now we need to find a goal now, don't we? Let's just try encouraging them again. That save from Andreasen was brilliant, and another great save, and it just didn't bounce for us, did it? Turpinson looks like he might have got a block in there as well. All right, so we need to find a goal. What can we do? Okay, so we're taking Viva off. He's on a booking, and we've seen he's not particularly with us just now. So Cisse and Sanchez will come on to be the wide players. We'll move Capello forward. All Marks will become an attacking midfielder, and everybody else there will keep their roles roughly the same. And we've got about 10 minutes here to try and find a goal back. And that's away. I really don't understand. And I know there was a lot of talk in the comments about like how on earth do we... Oh, and that'll do it. You know, how on earth do we lose to Dundalk and then go and destroy AEK Athens? You know, and then equally go away to Benfica. So it's not even like it's an away thing, because we've gone away to the two toughest away games in Rennes and Benfica and taken 2 points from it. So the only thing I can think of is it's something about the way that those teams are playing against us, Dundalk and Ostrava, and it's just not, I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, we've lost the final game, maybe slightly unluckily in the end. We had a little bit more possession, which is brilliant. You can see there, though, they weren't the better team. The two chances they got were good ones, and that's been enough to sink us. Now, I don't think we were going to get out of the group. I think I saw we dropped down outside the top 24. And indeed, we do. We dropped down to 26. We needed a point. If we had got a point with a +1 goal difference, we would have actually finished 22nd. So we would have been absolutely fine in the end. But like I suspected, we did need something from that one, and we just weren't quite good enough to get it. So youthful Grindavik come unstuck. A little bit of money, which is absolutely fine. We'll take that. Viva's got himself a suspension for European football. He may not be around to serve it, to be honest. Certainly not with us anyway. But guys, we do have our end of season awards coming up next, and our goal of the season competition. So wait there for that. Decent season overall. I think, let me know what you think. 8 points, -1 goal difference. We would have taken that going into that group, wouldn't we? All right, I'll see you after the ads. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Grindavik End of Season Awards! Thank you everybody, thank you so much. Thank you and welcome to the Grindavik End of Season Awards. It was another successful season, victory in the league, and well, some really good points in France and Portugal, and almost getting into the knockout rounds of the Europa League, which would have caught us all by surprise, I think. But a couple of bad results in there, which we won't mention, of course, as well. But the players on the whole have done a very good job this year, so not bad attempt the first season of professionals. Well done, guys. Well done. But the first award this evening is the Golden Pen, awarded to this season's signing of the year. And there's no doubt this guy's been an absolute revelation. He was a free transfer, but worth so much more than that. Congratulations, Axel Andresen. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to the player with the worst discipline this season. And in true Harvard Meyer style, this guy did us proud. 1 red, 6 yellows. Congratulations, Anna Adelsteinsen. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player who has completed the most passes per 90 minutes. And at 96 passes per 90 minutes, that will work out just over a pass a minute, I believe. Congratulations go to the Golden Pen, Axel Andreasen. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to that man who feeds the strikers, the man with the most assists. And this season we had a guy, 11 assists, which is right up there, to be honest. You know, we don't play that many games. So congratulations go to Kike Viva. And now it is time to award the Golden Anchor to the man that we can rely on in the team, the man with the highest average match rating. And, well, I knew this guy was good. I didn't realise he was quite this good. With a magical average match rating of 7.71. Get back up here, Axel Andreasen. The next award is from the medical department. It goes to this season's most injured player. It is, of course, the Golden Cross. And with 29% of the season missed, it's a shame because it probably really did affect his development this year. But anyway, congratulations go to Damien Allmarkson. The next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And, well, we have a young squad, and there is no doubt this man kid just stands out above the rest, to be honest. So congratulations. The Golden Soother goes to Flavio Capiello. The next award is one of the big ones. It is the Golden Boot for this season's top goal scorer. And, I mean, this guy has been getting a lot of crap, most of it from me, to be honest. But he still managed 19 goals this season. He still plays his part, doesn't he? Congratulations, Omar Stefansson. The next award is the Horse's Ass for this season's act of stupidity or just being disappointing all year. Our worst player in many respects. And there is just one moment this year that just blew everything else out of the water. So the Horse's Ass goes to that idiot who launched two-footed into the guy in the Champions League at the fifth round and fifth minute of almost cost us the Champions League this year. Don't know what Potty Dartson or whatever your name was. You're an idiot. And now it's time to award the Viewers Player of the Year. I want to thank everybody who took the time to nominate a player and those of you who voted as well. And I can tell you it was an insanely close vote this season. 56% of the vote, though, was enough for the Viewers Player of the Year to be Gary Turpinson. And now it is time to acknowledge this year's Team of the Season. If you do just direct your eyes up to the board, you'll notice that we've rectified things, so it is actually this season's team. The goalkeeper is Andreasen. The back four is Sanchez, Monte, Andreasen, number 2. That is Axel, of course, and Huggins. The midfield is Sayas. It's Turpinson and Capiello. It feels so much better reading out this team than previous seasons. The wingers are Rocky and Viva, and the striker is Turco. Congratulations, guys. You've all had brilliant seasons this season. Hopefully next season as well. And some of you played well last year. And now it is time to award the Golden Star for this season's Player of the Year. And it's always difficult to nail things down to just one player, isn't it? But we do it. And this year it has gone to Flavio Capiello. Congratulations, well done. Congratulations to Flavio and the rest of the winners this evening. It's been a really good season. Hopefully next season will be even better. We've got some new signings that are in or about to come in, and I'm very, very excited for you all to meet them. And next season, like I say, we should be even stronger, which is an exciting prospect. But until then, hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you in the auditorium. Thank you for your watching at home. And I'll see you all again next season. Thank you, everybody, and good night. Thank you. Good night. So there we go, end of season awards are done. Now I was able to find a better way to get the actual best 11. So this is, I know I said last episode that I was just going to make it up, sort of going off average ratings. If I go into history and best 11s, then this is the team of the season. So that's what we'll be using from now on. So there we go, we can see it there. Not too many complaints, to be honest. It's just about fair enough. But we'll go and have a look at the all-time best 11 while I get ready to get goal of the season underway. Now the goal that was given was an Allmarkson strike against, I forget who it was, might have been F8, you'll see in a minute. So that goal plus 3 others I deem worthy will be available for you to vote for. The way this works obviously is the same as any other, is linked down in the description below. Click on that and vote for which goal you think has been goal of the season, and we'll announce the winner early next season, probably first or second episode of the season. So that is that, the all-time 11. There's some good names in there, isn't there, that we missed. But anyway, enjoy goals of the season. Hopefully you've enjoyed the season. Make sure you hit thumbs up, and I will see you for a transfer special next time. And like I say, we've already made a couple of really good signings, and there's hopefully going to be more to come, and a few favourites I think might be departing. Take care. And here are our top 4 goals from the 27 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.